Here we go again, guys. Good morning. What is going on? I'm not feeling the best, but I have to make a video for you because this craziness keeps happening. So before I get into really what this is all about, don't forget to grab your coffee. Here's mine. Also, feel free to drop a like if you would like. That's totally free. So if you enjoy my content, if you've been following this channel, I would always appreciate a like. Think about subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. Today I'm going to be going over the crazy story between David and Lawrence Harge. And also, this is production month, and I'm going to give you an update on Nrtc because I think it's important that we look at the fine details with exactly what they're going to be doing for Mullen this month in July of 2023 with the Class 3 vehicles. None of this is financial advice. It's only based on my own opinion. You have to do your own research at the end of the day. So Mr. Lawrence Harge is back, right? Don't really like this at all. I'm not concerned about this. I think we've all moved past Lawrence Harge and we were ready just to get going with Mullen. Originally with the production for Class 3, Class 1 vehicles, David just did an interview. He said Class 3 vehicle production starts in July. Class 1 vehicle production starts in August. Deliveries for Class 3 should be August and September, right? But let's just see what Lawrence is saying because the stock price is in the dump. Can it get worse? Yeah, probably. People have already lost pretty much all of their investment in Mullen Automotive stock. David makes over $1.4 million a year on his income with Mullen Automotive. That's about six-figure income every single month. Don't really understand that as of right now, plus all the bonuses that he's gotten, plus all the gifted shares he's given away, and the shares that he has sold specifically at 33 and 31 cents pre-split. So David is not a friend of mine. Lawrence is not a friend of mine. I think Lawrence is very unprofessional as a businessman. David does not care about retail. He only cares about filling his own pockets. Everyone could agree to that, I think, right? But I like Mullen Automotive. I like the Class 1, Class 3 vehicles. I think that is a diamond in the rough when it comes to businesses, and that's why I'm invested in this stock. I'm not invested in this stock because of the CEO. Yes, if the company has a great CEO, that's a plus. Like I like LAZR, Luminar Technologies, but let's get right into this. We will just entertain this because maybe Lawrence is looking for attention. Maybe he's coming back. I don't know. I don't care. All I care about is the production this month and getting vehicles to Randy Marion and collecting the revenue. I don't like what I'm seeing with Mullen. Me too, bro. I've been asked to keep quiet. However, I am prohibited from doing something positive for Mullen. I took the attacks and false rumors and never responded. No, what you did is you took whatever money you had and you threw a little house party, which is very unprofessional, and you posted it trying to show off. And it was kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you. You have this big technology that's gonna change the world. Well, in my opinion, people that have something that's gonna change the world don't post things like what you're posting online. I'm gonna reach out to David tomorrow, man to man. Okay, real men should talk, no outsiders. Let's pause here. The first question I have is, regardless of all your drama with David and David's drama and all the BS stuff that has been happening, one simple question, Lawrence. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to anyone that you've talked to. And if anyone watches this video, I would recommend, before believing anything Lawrence says, you ask him this question. Why did you never show up to get the battery tested? What Mullen asked. That's the only question we need to understand is why didn't you show up? Why didn't you do what Mullen wanted you to do? If your technology is real, you were this close. You did all this work, supposedly. You wanted your $5 million. Well, why didn't you show up and get your battery tested? That's the only question anyone that's talking to Lawrence should be asking him right now. And if you have the answer out there, please send me a message on Twitter because I would like to know. Mullen can be the best with my involvement. Sure, if the technology is real, I think that could be true. For some of you think it's funny to watch people lose their money with your funny emoji. I don't think anyone thinks it's funny. Yeah, there's people on Twitter that are obnoxious, and I just block those people because they need to get a life and do something with their life and stop worrying about other people's lives. But I think they're pissed because they probably have lost money. So everyone's pretty much lost money on this stock. So we need this stock to move up, obviously. I'm human and I care for people. Good, Lawrence. Happy 4th to all. So again, I kind of broke down how I'm reading that and what I'm understanding from it. The important thing is, why didn't you get your technology tested? Let's get into production. Let's move on past all of this. And this is the next thing everyone in retail needs to do, at least what I'm doing. I think one of the most important things is that retail sticks together, and maybe it doesn't matter. But I do think if we keep voicing our opinion, it's got to give at some point. So this is honestly what I'm doing, and you got to do what's best for you. I'm still voting no to everything at this point. If they can't get this over $1 organically the right way, then this company has bigger problems than we could even imagine at this point, okay? So get this over $1, no more splits. I tagged David in the tweet. So I hope he listens, because they definitely can, especially if they have news that they could drop at the right times to get this stock over $1 and be NASDAQ compliant by September 7th. There's no need for another reverse stock split. They already did a 25 for 1. And on the table now, apparently to them, is a 1 for 100 reverse stock split. Now, a lot of people are saying that's not possible. They can't do that, but they could do a 1 for 10 or a 1 for 9. Still, no reverse stock split. Get this over $1. That would show me at least that I would probably want to start investing in Mullen stock again, because they're actually finally delivering on something good and they're doing the right thing. Regardless of the vehicles they delivered, they have to focus on the stock price for a little bit. Even though David has said he's going to let the stock do what the stock's going to do, well, the stock is in the dump. It's at like 2 cents or 3 cents pre-split. It might be even worse. So David, you have to do something about this. You got to get this over $1. Don't know how you're going to do it, but I have an idea of how you could do it. And that's by dropping news at the right time and the right news, and showing people, like maybe buying back shares, that you care about your company, you're loyal, because you're racking in 1.4 million, but your company's not even making 1.4 million. Do you understand? Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Your income is more than the revenue from Mullen Automotive. Nrtc integration underway in preparation for production start of Class 3 truck, right? This was written on May 17th, but I wanted to give you an update to remind everyone that this is the month we're waiting for. And I'm hoping they deliver on this, because they've said, we're going to keep all of our promises to shareholders. I want the longs to get rich, and I want the shorts to become long. They've said a lot of different things. Well, this could be part of the uptrend now for Mullen stock, in my opinion. Vehicle production to begin in Tunica, Mississippi in July 2023, with deliveries and revenue expected in August and September of 2023. Commercial EV production in Tunica, Mississippi. And then you can see below me, Class 3 vehicle lineup begins in July 2023. Nrtc will support Mullen's Class 3 operation through launch, and also provide ongoing support of the production as Mullen ramps up to meet the full market demand from its commercial customers. So again, this answered the question on why they have just recently started hiring people. That one guy messaged me on Twitter, and I made a video about what he went through. He went to the job fair, and they offered him a position as basically working the line, right, to help with production. Well, with Nrtc support, that would make sense why they're hiring so fast when production is literally like this week or next week. To date, the company has received $279 million in purchase orders from Mullen Class 1 and Class 3 EV vans and trucks from Randy Marion Automotive Group. I'm bullish on Randy Marion. I think they're a great company. They've obviously proven themselves, and they say they have a lot of customers lined up ready to buy these vans. They're just waiting on production. So, I mean, we're like right there. We really just need production we need to get very clear on production and what happens next. Randy Marion's based in North Carolina, is one of the largest commercial vehicle dealer groups in the US. Of course, let me know what you think down below. I appreciate you for staying and watching this video. We'll look at the stock price and see what happens today. If you want to learn more, obviously join the Patreon down below. I think there's one spot left for $7, and then obviously I close that off and it's $10 a month. If you want to be a part of the best chat in Discord, check the links and we'll see you in there.